everyone, and welcome back to another, not a light novel review, another anime episode review. I am the Rat, and this is the Rastus. I'm joined as always by Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Hello, everybody.
And I won't be redoing that intro, Kyle. Don't worry. We're on a time crunch here, dude. We got to go fast.
Expecting you to redo it.
But welcome to a Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 2, or overall Episode 14, I guess. I don't know the name of this one, and I don't particularly care. This was a pretty good episode, Kyle. What did you think?
It was kind of... I don't like the implications of the episode. The implications...
I can't fathom why.
That we'll get into, I'm not a fan of. However, it was full of raw action, hype, and aura. What more could I have asked for?
Hey,
no, but like this was a pretty good way to conclude the, I guess I'll call it like an arc, like the Ice Elf arc. I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah, Ice Slayers.
The Red Gate arc. Yeah,
I think Red Gate is the typical moniker given to it. I won't claim to be like active in the solo leveling community though, so take what I say with a grain of salt, right?
You might have to help me fill out some of the details, but yeah, I mean, it was just that was it Kim? Was that the one guy's name Kim?
Yeah. And before we get into it, what we do here, if you're new here, welcome, is that I know I've read Solo Leveling to the end, and Kyle is experiencing it for the first time, so there are no spoilers. This is completely anime friendly. If you're familiar with our Mushoku Tensei episode reviews, it's very similar to that, except for the fact that I am a bigger mid-show fan than I am of Solo Leveling. But I do still love me some Solo Leveling. I very much enjoyed this episode. But anyways, yeah. Kyle, as you were.
And you won't layer these reviews with 17 layers of inside jokes.
You know, I'll throw some inside jokes on there, but I can't make as deep a cuts as I would like to.
No.
And then I'm not gonna read the wiki to like come up with jokes or something. Like last episode, I called Kim Chul. I was like, oh hey, I was like, oh Kim Chul, yeah, that's right, that's your name. Like I said that.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, doesn't really have the same aura as the erectile dysfunction arc. Anyways, back to the point as you were, Kyle.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember like where exactly it started. I remember it. It started with either the people talking outside the gate, or it was Kim running through the woods. Like he was running, he found the bear corpses, and he's like, how is this possible? Did those E-ranks really do it? Where are they? And he's like running around, he's looking for he's running from these elves, and he runs through these woods, and he stumbles across them just big chilling around they have a nice like cozy kind of tent set up. They have like warm clothes, they're hanging out, and he's like, are you joking me? Are you kidding me? We are out there struggling and suffering and dying, and like who hid all this equipment? Who hid all this information from us whenever I willingly split us up to send them to the wolves? Why would they hide this from me of all people? I'm the good guy here.
I am the good guy here.
I am the winner of everything. And so, he calls out like, all right, I'm going to give like 3 seconds for whoever hid all this from me to DDoS yourself, tell me who you are so I can kill you. Because my friends had to die while you kept this to yourself. And he counts down, and he gets okay, little broad, because
he gets okay, little bro, hop off the Xbox for me.
You have the aura farmer himself just grab his forehead and just fling him across the field. Like he tumbles a good distance away before all the ice elves show up. Pretty fun way to start the episode, seeing this this asshole character, get a little...
Yeah, and he's kind of thrown out of the way until later in the episode, right? Whenever he comes back and becomes Iron. But, I like... It's a good little introduction to the action. Also with the scene outside, right? With them...
Oh, was that the one where they, start strangling... Where you start strangling the dude?
Yeah. We're Dong-Soo and, Hake Bin, the White Tiger dude and Dong Suck's brother start fighting each other. All right, Baek Yoon Ho or something. Yoon Ho Baek. Yoon Ho Baek. That's his name. We get that. That's fun. Again, I don't think Dong-Soo was here at all in the original. I could be completely wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's all anime original, just to kind of heighten the tensions a little bit.
That was pretty cool. You know, a neat little thing that Dong Suk's brother picked up on. It's like, why is Sung Jinwoo here? And the one guy's like, oh, he's here because he wanted to see what this kind of ranked dungeon looked like. And it's like, makes sense. He fakes walking away, cuts to him immediately strangling the guy with one hand. He goes, now, that doesn't answer why he's on the strike team you sent in. You wouldn't send an E rank in for a strike team. Why is he here? And then the White Tiger Guild guys, like, you know, they do a hockey domain clash.
They do. They got their ACOG up.
And then the one guy,
they both have ACOG.
The guy goes to intervene before they punch. And he's like, thank God you guys both held back. I still have both my arms. It's pretty funny.
It's like that one picture of Yuta where they edited the one where he's in like the 3 people that are going domain expansion. It's the naked chick, the Josuke hair guy, and Yuta all saying domain expansion. But they edited Yuta to say, come on, guys, let's not jump to conclusions. I love slander. I love slander so much.
Before they get into serious fighting, you have the White Tiger. Or it was the guy who stopped the fighting was like, look, Dong Suk's brother, your brother's official death, or his official recorded death, was in that dungeon. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He says, if you're gonna like blame anyone, really, like blame the one guy, the kid, I forget his name. And then he asked him, like, well, if you think that like that kid is the one that killed your brother, why are you going after Sung Jinwoo? And then the guy's like, I don't know, I just kind of wanted an excuse to kill him.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
Want to kill a guy. It's like, okay, no, I respect it. I respect it a lot.
He just wanted a reason to murder a man, and honestly, who could blame him?
There. No, I'm totally there for it too.
Yeah. So then that's other than them, like, we cut a few times to the outside of like their reactions, like, oh my god, they've been in the gate for X amount of days by this point. That's really what they do the rest of the time, and then it cuts to the bulk of the episode is back inside where you have Sung Jinwoo fighting against the ice elves. And what's the one head elf's name? Dan.
Barkus.
Barkus.
Yeah.
Dark.
Like Barkus. Yeah. Like Barkus.
Bark. I gotcha.
Yeah, Barkus. That's his name. Or Barca. It's Barca.
Fake fan.
I am, dude. I'm such a fake fan. Oh my gosh.
One thing that's really weird is I liked how they portrayed it where they're talking and it kind of sounds like an auditory glitch where it's like it's him kind of realizing, why can't I understand these monsters' language? Like I'm talking to them.
It's an interesting thing. He can understand the monster language.
At first, I thought it was them speaking, like, I guess, because this is in was it Korea again? Not Korea. Yeah. Is it Korean?
Yeah. Well, the anime isn't in Korean. The anime is in Japanese, but it takes place in Korea.
Yeah, sorry. So it's like whatever, like they're speaking that language, and I thought like, oh, the ice elves know that one too, and then it's like, no, they don't. It's him. He's able to just speak monster language, and he's like, is the reason because of the system that's altering it? He talks with Barca for a bit, and Barca's like, this really strong guy noticed you earlier. He wants to fight you, and then he just rips the guy's head off.
It just immediately jobs him, which was crazy.
That was pretty funny. He goes, and then Barca's like, all right, we'll make a deal here. We have inner voices. We have intrusive thoughts telling us to kill all humans. The only thing is, our voices aren't telling us to kill you. So, if you just give up the humans behind you, then we'll let you go. How about that? And so, it once again begs the question, like, why is he exempt from this? He even questions, is it because of the system? Which we'll probably get answers to that later, maybe. I don't know. And then he's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. And then the fight begins, and really well animated fight.
Not quite. There's one more thing that's kind of important.
Oh, okay.
And it's whenever Jinwoo asks, why are you killing? Well, he's like, you know what? I can't remember the exact question he asked, but he's like, where do you guys come from, or whatever, basically.
Like, what's your purpose? Like, why are you?
Like, what's your purpose? And then he starts to answer. It's like 3 words in. It glitches, and he goes back to the line he said immediately beforehand.
Which is Like, I forgot about that. Yeah,
That's a little important, Kyle. You might have realized.
yeah. Like, it feels like something in the system trying to prevent these monsters from revealing anything to people like Sung Jinwoo. You know, it's what is controlling these things? What is the ultimate mastermind here, if there is one? I was just, it's a guy going to answer his question. It just loops back on itself. It's very, very suspicious in nature.
Very demure, very mindful.
But yeah, then I think afterward the fight starts, right?
Yeah, and then it's basically action the rest of the way.
There is one thing that that I want to talk about, which is very creepy in its concept. So the Kim guy that he basically just threw away earlier, he just knocked off to the side. What happens is at some point in their fight, because he summons his shadow soldiers, they start fighting together themselves, and then it's basically a 1v1 at the start against Sung Jinwoo and Barca. And while they're going at it, there's a scene where he's standing in front of him, rushing down is Barca, and from behind, Kim is rushing at him. So he, from two angles, he sees people coming. He whips up
oh no, he's in so much trouble.
He whips up a whirlwind, and the guy's like, "You're trying to hide from me? That won't work." And then you see this new summon appear and try to attack Barca, and then it shows that he anticipated the fact that Kim would rush him, and he has Igris stab him with the sword, kill him, and then bind him to become an Arisen Shadow Soldier, which is horrifying.
And you originally thought he combined him with Igris. I was like, no.
Yeah, that was my first thing, where it's like,
why would he taint Igris like that?
That's a good point. Why would he taint a Shadow Soldier by adding Kim to it?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So that, because as it's been worded, he bound Kim's soul to what is dubbed as Iron now. The summon's name is Iron. It's a big beefy
Iron
guy.
That's what he is.
Horrifying in concept of just, as you said, this is a very snowbally ability, because he starts out, in the very beginning of the show, he starts out with basically nothing. But he keeps going, and the stronger he gets, the larger his army gets. And the larger his army gets, the more people. It feeds in on itself. And I don't like it. I mean, I do like it, but just, being hyperbolic here. I don't like the fact that he's able to just kill this guy and just be like, "Oh yeah, your soul's bound into my eternal army now. Have fun with that, loser." It's like, oh, that's horrible. That's pretty morally fucked in a way. No. And then the fight goes on from there, and he jobs Barca. I would say it was a rather low difficulty fight.
I think jobbing is a bit whatever. He had to strategize, but I think you call that a mid diff at best. It's probably low diff.
I say low.
It wasn't very challenging.
He had to strategize, but he didn't get did he even get injured at all?
Not as far as I remember.
Yeah, no, low difficulty.
I mean, because he just used stealth. I mean, there's a 3v1, Iron and Igris. I mean, Igris is Jinwoo's equal, if not stronger than him, with his sword right stronger now. And Iron is a lot stronger than Kim Chul was. So, he's stronger than an A rank. I won't put him at S rank, definitely, but...
Yeah, but the three of them work together.
Minimum A rank hunter status right there, and a bit stronger. So, A rank plus.
I feel like he could have done it on his own. I feel like he very well could have, if not one
Iron
of the summons
or Jinwoo.
Jinwoo. I feel like Jinwoo could have done it on his own. However, Kim and not Kim, Sung Jinwoo and one of the summons would have been enough. It feels like two is excessive.
I don't think he could have done it on his own. I think it took all three of them to have the fight that he had. I think it would have been a lot tougher with just him and one other.
He could have done it with two. I think he could have done it with two.
Yeah, no, he definitely could have done it just him and one other. But it would have been more mid-diffy to maybe even bordering on high diff. I mean, Barca isn't a pushover. He's a strong dude. I mean, you saw how much he tanked and how much he survived.
He got hit. It was just funny how he got hit by the mages that first time. He's like, "That all you got?" And he got grabbed by Iron and got hit again. He's like,
yeah, beautiful. So beautiful. No, but now Jinwoo has a tank with Iron. It's great. Love to see it. No moral implications there, right?
Yeah, none at all. I am mortified to see where this concept goes. But then, after all is said and done, the fight is over. They do win, And then they go back. They go back to get back to the real world. And the White Tiger Guild leader grabs Jinwoo by the shoulder and is like, you know, four of my guys died in there. You can answer to that? And then he, in return, answers back to the guy. I saved 2 of your guys. Can't you show a little fucking gratitude for what I just did instead of like you trying to hop on me for that? Like, I saved your guys. You should be thanking me. And he's like, oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. He out-auroed him. And then
He did.
There's one little side comment afterward where, you know, it's like he's walking away and then the guy's like, he's not very talkative, is he? And the girl that he brought with him was like, yeah, he's not in a really good mood for some reason. After he won the fight, he kind of just like got pissed. And then it shows why he got pissed, because he couldn't arise Barca.
Yeah, he couldn't. It's sad. It's very sad.
God, imagine if you could make Barca a Shadow Soldier.
It'd be too cracked. Like, it would be incredibly cracked.
It's better than Igris, right?
Oh yeah, no. Barca
Yeah.
individually is stronger, like in base, is stronger than Jinwoo, stronger than Igris, stronger than Iron. As Shadow Soldier Barca would be cracked.
Could that
Absolutely.
beat would that be S rank tier? Could that go head to head with an S rank?
I think the S tier hunter would or S rank, whatever you want. I don't know. I'm fake fan alert, right? I think that any one of them would go up against a Shadow
Barca.
and would win.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't think necessarily.
But it's still like
that
leagues
he
above.
would be a rival for an S rank, but he would be definitely adding Barca to that team of and making it a team of 4. They could potentially start to challenge S ranks at that point.
Okay, cool. That's good to know for like I guess just trying to scale where they are right now.
It's a very odd. The scaling right now is very odd.
And then afterward, unfortunately, speaking of mid-show, like you brought up a few minutes ago, our GOAT Sung Jinwoo does not beat the allegations.
Yeah, because the chick he brought with him is like Jinwoo-kun, and his friend is like, yo, dude, you know she's underage, right? And he's like, and? Obviously, they're not talking about the same things, but dude, he's never beaten.
Eminence in
allegations, so it's
Shadow,
over.
not talking about the same thing.
No way, dude. What, Daisuke Aizawa's peak fiction? Movie coming out late 25, early 26? What? How crazy are we getting? No, but I would say all in all, just a very fun episode. Obviously a bit action heavy, but I mean, you know, you get some cool little lore reveals. You get to see some things here and there. You get some fun little character moments around. I do really enjoy it, and so it flew by. It did not feel like 20 some odd minutes. Felt like maybe 10, in the best way possible. So I mean, hey, more power to you. I mean, that's the sign of a good director. It's a sign of good pacing, and just a sign of an interesting story that it grabs you like that. So I was very happy with today's episode, and I'm very much looking forward to next week's.
Yeah, same here. It was a fun episode, and I'm interested to see where it goes, mainly because of what happened with Iron.
Yeah, no, it's some interesting moral implications there.
Imagine losing a fight one time, and it's like, all right, well, here's eternal servitude, fuckhead.
Yeah,
like,
but like it's based, so that's all I'm gonna say on that.
What was it that you said? Like, oh, you know, like Stockholm syndrome. People are happy with it. Like Stockholm
Yeah,
syndrome.
no, Iron is thrilled to be serving Jinwoo, bro.
Yeah,
He
was
is thrilled to be serving
He was like
Jinwoo.
he was very happy with like him chanting and getting the other Shadow Soldiers to chant, which is pretty
Dude,
funny.
he just wanted someone to celebrate with him, and Jinwoo didn't, and Igris didn't. He was sad. And he got the mages too, and they all celebrated. How fun is that, right? Right, but unless you have anything else, Kyle.
No, well, good episode. Happy that we got to cover it, and I'm looking forward to next week's.
Yeah, well, if you're this far in the video, then obviously there's so many likes. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us what you thought about this episode. Thank you all for watching. We certainly hope you'll enjoy it. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.